The first thing you're going to want to do when accessing Google Classroom is to simply search for it in the search bar. Usually Google Classroom will be the first thing that pops up on the return menu. You'll need to click Go to Classroom and sign in using your Google account. In order to join a new class, you'll need to ask your teacher for the classroom code for your classroom. If you need a list specifically for Hero High School, email your advisor and they will set you up with the codes. Click on the plus icon in the upper right-hand corner of the page in order to enter the code, and then click on the Join Class button. A pop-up will show up where you can type in the code. And then click the Join button. Once you have entered the code, it should appear on your main page. Let's explore one of the teacher's Google Classrooms at Hero High School. I'm going to click on the English 9 class by clicking on the link for that teacher. The main page is known as the stream and is similar to social networks like Facebook or Instagram where you can see all of the newest information. While this page is good to see what's new, it's sometimes frustrating to try and find material on this page. To find more detailed information about certain aspects of your class, you can go to the middle Classwork tab. While different teachers might use this section in different ways, this is usually a more organized way to see what each teacher expects of you in their class. I'm now looking at a different English teacher's classwork page when I click here on Classwork, and as you can see, they have resources for all the different weeks and all the different units. One of the most important things in certain teachers' classrooms is the Google Classroom calendar. If you click on it, you can see there's a variety of information on this calendar. For instance, you could hover over the mouse 1 and 2 texts, click on the link, and you can see the text for that class. Just click on the PDF, and you can read the book you need to read. Also on the page is a link to a brief history of the Holocaust, Nazi propaganda films. Sometimes teachers also post quizzes here. You can click on the link to a quiz, and the quiz should appear. And here it is. It says Intro to Mouse Quiz. There are a series of questions that you're supposed to answer about the book Mouse. Go all the way to the bottom, and when you're done, you click Submit. Let's try one example quiz together from the Global 9 class. This one says the Enlightenment and the American Revolution were both major influences on the 19th century uprisings in the Middle East, Vietnam, Japan, or Latin America. Let's just choose a random answer. I'll choose Japan. Let's try another problem. Which revolution led by Toussaint Louverture relied on slave rebellions to achieve independence? I'm just going to click Mexican. Then you would go through, make sure you've just answered all the questions. And then we're going to hit the Submit button. Once you finish, it'll say Response submitted and task marked as done. You could click on View Score to see your score. And in this case, I marked the wrong answers on purpose, and it tells you the incorrect answer that you marked, but it also tells you the correct answer. And up here at total points, it tells you the amount you got correct out of 5. So you'll know immediately how you did on the multiple choice quizzes. This is just a short introduction to Google Classroom. There are lots of functions that you'll be able to do as you explore more.